This is where it all begins. This is where someone is given the shot of a lifetime. It is the WWE 2K20 Draft. Yes, that's right, a brand new universe mode. I am so excited for it. As you guys previously know, Prince Matt and I had a connected universe mode, but through a petition, multiple people said we should split up and make our own, so that's what this is. A complete restart. Yet, from character development and even possible past champions, I will be keeping. Champions probably not so much, but the GMs of Raw and SmackDown, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm actually very surprised by this. The Rock and Stone Cold willing to come back, but these are the Raw championships. The WWE Championship, the United States Championship, and the SmackDown, or the Raw Tag Team Championship, sorry, it's force I have it. SmackDown's got the Universal, the Intercontinental, and the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Both brands only starting with 3 belts. But anyway, let's get right into the draft. Stone Cold first. Let's see who he's going to pick. The clock is counting down, and the pick is in. Stone Cold will be selecting Monday Night Rollins. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins is heading, obviously, back to Monday Night Raw. I'm not surprised by this whatsoever. I mean, Rollins is a hell of a competitor, and he is the Monday Night Messiah. How is Stone Cold's pick in? The Rock will be up next. And who is he going to select? So many great superstars to choose from the likes of AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. And the pick is in. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson is selecting Dolph Ziggler. Now, I know some of you guys may be surprised by this, but if you did watch the connecting from Prince Matt and I, Ziggler was a hell of an Intercontinental Championship, so I'm kind of building off of that. He has a lot of momentum right now, and The Rock deciding to take him first. What an interesting pick, but with Raw back on the clock, who knows how long this will take. Stone Cold Reaver. Oh, and the pick is in. Let's see who Raw is selecting. What? The Undisputed Era is heading to Monday Night Raw, as they were previously on Friday Night SmackDown and NXT in real life. Anyways, guys, at the time of recording this, NXT TakeOver 30 is on tonight, so I'm super excited for that. Keith Lee is definitely losing his belt and heading up to the main roster. Just my personal opinion. Anyway, a great pick there from Stone Cold. As Undisputed Era heading to Raw. God, 2 huge picks there for Raw right off the bat. How is SmackDown going to come back and combat that with AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, heading back to the blue brand? Hell of a pick there for The Rock. I would completely agree with the fact that AJ is probably one of the best competitors in the WWE today. And now that that pick is over, SmackDown obviously has Ziggler, Styles, Raw with Seth Rollins, and Undisputed Era. I have no idea who's going to be taken next, to be honest. Like I said, there's so many great competitors. Raw is going to pick the Demon, Finn Balor. Balor obviously had a rough start in Raw in our last universe mode, and did pretty decent on SmackDown. Was building momentum, but being taken third by Raw. As you guys can already tell, though, Undisputed Era being taken second. Tag teams do count as 1 pick. It is not individual. Anyway, SmackDown is back on the clock, and I honestly have no idea who they're going to take. Whew. Oh, the pick is in, and SmackDown is taking Bray Wyatt. What a pick there. Hell of a pick, actually. Bray Wyatt being taken this early. I did not see this coming. Good pick, though, for The Rock, as he so far, I think Raw and SmackDown both have great rosters. Raw, their pick is already, whoa! Samoa Joe. Joe. Sorry, I love his theme music. But Samoa Joe being taken by Raw as the 4th pick. And SmackDown will be back up on the clock again. Anyways, let me know how you guys are enjoying the video so far. I will be premiering this, so I should be talking down in the comments with you. And real quick, drop down, hit a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you have not. You're going to really show support. The pick is in, though, and SmackDown is taking... Yes! SmackDown drafting Daniel Bryan 4th. Great pick there for The Rock. Daniel Bryan heading back to the blue brand. Wow, these rosters are kind of accurate to how they are in real life right now. I guess Joe isn't technically wrestling, but Rollins, I guess Balor's also in NXT, but Styles, Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan all back in the blue brand, and Raw up again, taking Harper. And this is where it'll really play. If you guys have watched the Universal in the past, you'll know Harper is the current Money in the Bank champion. Yes, I am keeping Harper as Money in the Bank champion because I am starting from September is where this Universal will be kicking off from, instead of going back to Money in the Bank and all that again. So Harper still is the Money in the Bank champion. World champions? Not yet decided. I don't think I'm going to play off of the last Universal mode, considering that multiple guys, and look, AJ Styles on SmackDown, he was the Universal champion. But SmackDown, bro, SmackDown taking Matt Riddle with their 5th pick, I believe. What a pick there, though. I'm surprised Riddle, no, 6th pick, I think. I don't know. Riddle being taken this early, though. Great pick there for SmackDown. We'll see. Yeah, Matt Riddle was taken 5th. Harper 5th for Raw. As Raw is now back on the clock. I am doing 3 rounds of 10 picks, so hopefully this will stick around for that. Some of the, I've heard some little birdies. Okay, Street Profits going to Raw. Sorry, I was in the middle of talking. Street Profits going to Raw with their 6th pick. The birdies been told me. I have seen a, it's not a draft sheet, but some talent will be taken later in the draft, and I think you guys are really going to look forward to that. Some guys you've probably never seen in the Universe mode on YouTube, period. No, they're not cause, but they are superstars that are well known. But, and also not AEW guys, not yet at least. The New Day finally SmackDown taking some tag team. Just taking a tag team. I mean, this is the first tag team. Raw already has 2 between Undisputed Era and the Street Profits. So yeah, really good pick there for SmackDown. Pick obviously going back to Raw. I thought we were doing the Serpentine, but since there's only two brands, the Serpentine just wouldn't be a good idea because it'd be just, I don't know. Roman Reigns, the big dog, coming back to the red brand. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but on TV right now, I'm actually really missing Roman Reigns. Not seeing him has been a true bummer, and he really carried SmackDown, and I kind of want him to come back. Anyway, the 7th pick for Raw was Roman Reigns. Now SmackDown back on the clock. Ooh, I wonder who SmackDown's going to take. A lot of good talent still out there, and it's, wow, Pete Dunne. What a great pick for SmackDown. Honestly, I did not see that coming. Not this early, at least. But The Rock clearly seeing something in Dunne. Pete Dunne was the current Intercontinental Champion in Prince Mata's Universe mode. I really recommend going and check that Universe mode out. It was really good. And hold up, Raw's pick is already in. And it's the Legend Killer, the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. You know, I'm really not surprised by this pick at all. Randy Orton is a hell of a competitor, still decently young. I know he looks old and he's been wrestling for a long time. He's been wrestling since he was around 20 years old. So let's see who SmackDown's going to take. And it's going to be the tag team of Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. Also, at least I'm naming them Strong Style. I feel like it's a very suitable name considering that, you know, Shinsuke is a strong style wrestler and Cesaro is the best pound for pound wrestler in the WWE. And while Raw's pick is already in, are you kidding me? Stone Cold has got his eyes set on Kevin Owens. After all, Owens is somewhat of a protege of Stone Cold. After all, he does use the stunner. Very smart choice there for Stone Cold to take Owens. Stun, Owens, stun. As SmackDown, again, the SmackDown's pick is already in. These men are going back and forth, exchanging blows, and it's Sheamus. Ooh. Sheamus, for the first time, might go eye-to-eye with Cesaro since being in the bar. Both these men are in SmackDown currently, but have not met in the ring. So with the final pick in the first round for Raw, it will be the Scottish Psychopath, Drew McIntyre, the current WWE Champion. At least that's until he loses it to Randy Orton tomorrow, because everyone knows Randy Orton's taking the belt off him. Anyway, Drew McIntyre heading to the red brand. Good pick there for Stone Cold. Drew McIntyre is a hell of a competitor. With the final pick in the first round for SmackDown, they will select the ultimate underdog, Sami Zayn. Man, I'm actually really excited to see this pick. Sami Zayn is a hell of a competitor, is really building momentum in the last Universe mode. So good pick there by The Rock. Anyway, this should be the kickoff of round 2. So it'll be the 11th pick for each team, or each roster, I should say. But Stone Cold already has his pick in with the first pick in the second round. Just the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. Nice job by a hell of a competitor. Thankfully, I do have him. As you can see, I am on 2K20 now. And Prince Matt is in 2K19. I personally enjoy 2K20. The roster is massive, and also the calls are great. Cedric Alexander being taken by SmackDown. Again, this plays into the previous Universal mode. If you watched it, Alexander had a lot of momentum going into Capital Punishment following his match with Gargano. But Raw now selecting the Revival. God, these guys are going back and forth with these quick picks. If you guys are currently still watching, which I hope you are, the premium, let me know real quick. Do you guys want to see my custom arenas? Like, I'll just showcase them. Ooh, and Gargano for SmackDown. But like I was saying, I made custom arenas for Raw and SmackDown. They're completely custom, aside from the ring skirts. They're the current ones. And if you guys want me to display those off, or would you rather just see them first episode? Because it's completely up to you guys. Just let me know down below. Anyway, with the 13th pick, Raw will be selecting the killer, Aleister Black, the king of the Black Mass, that devastating finisher, taking out multiple opponents. We're also selecting Aleister Black with their 13th pick. Great pick there, to be honest. And SmackDown is now up. Who is SmackDown going to take? Let's see, with their 13th pick, the Hardy Boys. Matt Hardy, welcome back to the WWE. As some of you guys may know, he is in AEW right now, but welcome back with his brother Jeff. Raw now on the clock. Still a lot of excellent talent out there. I wonder who Stone Cold is going to take. And what? Dexter Lumis being brought up from NXT, his main roster debut. Lumis being sent to Raw. Real good pick there from Raw. So far, Raw's got a lot of young talent. SmackDown now back up on the clock. Who is SmackDown going to select? And the pick is in, and it is the limitless one. Bask in his glory, Keith Lee. Keith Lee, obviously a good powerhouse for SmackDown. And oh, it looks like Raw has their pick already in. And who is it going to be? And it looks like Raw's going to get a powerhouse of their own in Braun Strowman. Great pick there, current Universal Champion. I thought his title reign has been actually pretty decent. Hasn't been too bad, but with this next pick, and actually with the last pick too from Raw, we are halfway through the draft already. I know you guys can't believe it. We're only 12 minutes in the video, but SmackDown selecting Ricochet, the one and only, the superhero himself, Ricochet. Raw now back on the clock. You know, these tag divisions are going to be pretty good for both brands. SmackDown having the Hardy Boys and the New Day, and Raw having the Revival. And also picking up Anarchy. This is a tag team I made in the previous Universe mode. They never debuted though, but they will on Raw. I hope you guys will enjoy it. All custom myself, I thought of it. But Anarchy being taken with the 16th pick by Raw. SmackDown again, back up on the clock. Huge pick there for Raw, an up-and-coming tag team. I can really see them being a great asset to Raw. And SmackDown taking Buddy Murphy, really stacking up the Cruiserweight division. Hint, hint, a future title. Anyway, if you watched the last Universe mode, you know SmackDown had the Cruiserweight title, and I believe I'll do the same thing again after all. The Rock is stacking up this Cruiserweight division on SmackDown. Anyway, back to Raw. Raw has the pick. And they will be selecting Shelton Benjamin. As you can hear, Shelton Benjamin's old theme song. One of my favorites, honestly. Ain't no stopping me, no. Used to listen to it all the time on this little WWE DVD I had as a kid. Loved it. It was awesome. Anyway, SmackDown back on the clock with the 17th pick. Haven't selected a tag team in a while. And oh, speak of the devil, the Viking Raiders are heading to the Blue brand for the first time. Viking Raiders have always been on Raw. Previous that they were on NXT, but now being brought over to the Blue brand. You guys already know what that means. That means Raw is back on the clock. Stone Cold, the selection actually not very thin yet. Still great competitors out there. Oh, and the pick is in. And Stone Cold Steve Austin will be selecting John Cena. Cena's making his way back to Raw, hopefully full time now. John Cena, a hell of a competitor. Really nice to see him back and on Raw. Now SmackDown back on the clock. Who will they be selecting? Oh, the pick is in. And it's the Brotherhood, a tag team that I also made up between Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio. I've always wanted to see these two in a tag team, and now I'm going to get to see it. Raw is now back on the clock. Who will they be selecting? Big pick there for SmackDown, taking the Brotherhood. And Raw's picking it. Raw's pick is in. The GM, Stone Cold Steve Austin, will select the Animal, Batista. Back-to-back picks now for Stone Cold, picking the guys that are a little bit older, but he really needs those guys that can lead the brand. After all, this is a very strict brand split. I might even have brand exclusive pay-per-views. Let me know down below if you guys want me to alternate pay-per-views for brand exclusives. Anyway, SmackDown's pick is in. It's the rated R superstar Edge. Unfortunately, that means Edge and Randy Orton are in different brands, but maybe that's for the best, so Edge, doesn't get injured again. Anyway, finally, Edge is back on the blue brand, where I personally believe he belongs. Hell of a SmackDown superstar, and he is going to stay on the blue brand. Now the final pick in the second round for Raw. Who will it be? The 20th pick in the draft. Oh, and Raw's pick is in, and they will be selecting. Oh my God, The Undertaker! The Undertaker's going to Raw! Are you kidding me? This SmackDown superstar, who's literally been on SmackDown almost his entire career, at least well known for SmackDown for World Heavyweight Championship, is heading to Raw. Hell of a pick there from Stone Cold. In fact, a previous rival of Stone Cold. Same thing with John Cena, previous rival of The Rock. Hence why The Rock probably did not pick him. SmackDown's last pick, they're choosing Chad Gable. Yes, Chad Gable, not Shorty G with that stupid nickname. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, please drop down below. Who do you think's winning the draft so far? Personally, I don't know. I think Raw might be, but then again, we still have this entire last round, so Raw is the first pick in the third round, and Stone Cold is going to select the awesome one, The Miz. I know a couple of these PNG renders are not the greatest. I'm sorry about that. I tried finding ones that look more relevant to the superstars I'm going to be using my universe mode. Hence, I don't really like the new Miz. The new Miz. Kind of skip Miz and Morrison. Anyway, okay, SmackDown is now back on the clock, and they are going to select Ali, Mustafa Ali, whatever you want to call him. Great pick there for SmackDown. Another good asset. Another great asset to that Cruiserweight division. I heard already Stone Cold has his pick in. Wow, that was quick. And it's John Morrison, the man's name I just said. Maybe I gave Stone Cold a little bit of a hint on who to take next. But Morrison finally making his way back to Raw. It's been a while since he's been on Raw. SmackDown still looking to just improve their division so far. So far, I believe Raw is winning, so let's see if SmackDown could draft someone who can really turn the tides. And holy shit! Excuse my French, but Rob Van Dam is back in the WWE. Don't worry, he's drug-free. He's past his test. Anyway, Rob Van Dam is back in the WWE, and he's heading to the blue brand. Raw back on the clock. I don't know how they're going to top that pick, honestly. A huge pick there for SmackDown. What a great choice by The Rock. And the pick is in. And Angel and Andrade. Yes, it will be as a tag team. Also be fighting singles, but for the most part, they will be as a tag team. Angel and Andrade. Hey, let me know down below. What do you guys think I should call them instead of just Angel and Andrade? Give me a name for a tag team, and if I choose your name, I'll shout you out. SmackDown back on the clock now. Again, I don't know. These picks are just back and forth. Exceptional. SmackDown picking Rusev, though. Rusev obviously got a huge push in Murph's universe mode, and honestly, I loved it. Shout out Murph's. He is one of the greatest universe mode creators ever. The fact that he does everything on his own is great as well. Go check out his channel. Anyway, Raw is back on the clock. I don't know how they're going to counter these massive picks from SmackDown. Oh my God! The drug-free, straight edge superstar is back. CM Punk is back in the WWE. Probably because Vince isn't running it anymore. And it's just me and Stone Cold and Rock. But thankfully, CM Punk is back in the WWE and is heading back to the red brand. SmackDown now on the clock. How are they going to combat the pick of CM Punk? Bobby Lashley is heading to SmackDown. Great pick there from The Rock. I personally believe that Lashley could, do some big things over there on the blue brand. Coming up next, though, the 25th pick. We only have 6 picks left for each brand. Stone Cold on the clock, obviously. Let's see who he's going to choose. The pick is in. Stone Cold is choosing Mojo. That's right, Mojo dropping the Raleigh. And you guys will see how different Mojo is now. Hopefully taking a more serious turn, dropping that whole party act BS. But yes, Mojo. And already, The Rock has got his pick in. So let's see who Dwayne The Rock Johnson is going to be selecting. It is the former SmackDown Tag Team Champions Heavy Machinery being selected by The Rock. Good choice. I'm surprised it lasted this long, to be honest. Anyways, I think it's Stone Cold already has his pick in. Obviously, has his eyes set on a superstar. And that superstar is the Big Red Machine, Kane. Also, if you guys know this theme music, this is my favorite song that Kane never used, so I decided to just throw it in. Anyway, great pick there for Raw from Kane. As you know, in the universe mode, ages are void. So you can any superstar. Who knows? The Undertaker might be a regular. Anyway, SmackDown back on the clock, and they're selecting Christian. Edge and Christian back on the same brand, both on SmackDown. Great pick there from The Rock. Like I said, with the age thing, Christian could be a full-time wrestler. Injuries aren't really a thing either. I mean, I guess, yeah, technically they are, but past injuries aren't. Hence why RVD and Christian are able to wrestle. Raw selecting Brock Lesnar, the complete machine. I'm actually surprised Brock Lesnar waited this long, or was like, just wasn't picked for this long. Anyway, SmackDown is back on the clock, and they've already got their pick in. The Rock is going to choose the glorious one, Robert Roode, with that glorious mustache there. What a mustache. Really makes him look like a porn star. Anyway, Raw is back on the clock now. 3 picks left for both brands. These are very crucial picks. You can really find some steals here in the late rounds. Raw is going to be selecting Curtis Axel. Axel had so much momentum in around 2013, and it just dropped off, and he eventually formed the B Team after Social Outcast. No, it was Bo Dallas. Social Outcast was Bo Dallas, but the B Team was with Bo Dallas, and just, I really feel bad for the guy. Anyway, SmackDown is back on the clock. And if I'm reading this right, the pick is in, and oh my goodness, Timothy Thatcher being pulled up from NXT. I guess that little birdie was right. It's young talent being sent to SmackDown. What a great pick there for The Rock. Honestly, a steal to get him at the 3rd round, 8th pick, or the 28th pick total in the draft. Honestly, super surprised he got him this late in the draft. But anyway, Raw's pick is in. And Jackson Riker, a superstar that's new to 2K20. You know, he's been literally in the WWE, I'm pretty sure, for like 3 years. Anyway, Jackson Riker being taken by Stone Cold as SmackDown is back on the clock. How are they going to combat Jackson Riker? I know they just got Thatcher. Perhaps some more young talent? Who knows? SmackDown's pick is in, and they're taking Imperium! Oh my goodness! To be honest, personally, I haven't seen anyone do Imperium before, so this will be a great opportunity to really show off what these 4 men are made of. Now the final pick for Raw. Drum roll, please. The Usos! Oh my goodness, how could I have forgot about them? The Usos being the final pick for Raw. What a great pick there from Stone Cold to end off the draft for him. SmackDown is about to be back right on the clock, and there's still some great talent out there. Anyone who is not drafted will automatically be thrown into a free agent pool. I won't show the free agent pool, but eventually I will finish my spreadsheet. But SmackDown's pick is in. Isaiah Swerve Scott, another great addition for that Cruiserweight division. And he is the final superstar drafted in this year's WWE 2K20 draft. Coming up next, though, there is the final couple, the roster, the final picks there for the final round. But now I'm going to switch over to Raw's roster. It is Seth Rollins, Undisputed Era, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Harper, The Street Profits, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre ending off the first round. So the second round is Tommaso Ciampa, The Revival, Aleister Black, Dexter Lumis, Braun Strowman, Anarchy, Shelton Benjamin, John Cena, Batista, and The Undertaker. And we started the third round was The Miz, John Morrison, Angel and Andrade, CM Punk, Mojo, Kane, Brock Lesnar, Curtis Axel, Jackson Riker, and the Usos. So overall, great picks. Following this, I will be showing you SmackDown's roster. Great picks there for Stone Cold. Honestly, hell of a roster he's got. Let me know down below who you think won this draft. Anyway, SmackDown getting Dolph Ziggler, AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, Matt Riddle, The New Day, Pete Dunne, Strong Style, Sheamus, and Sami Zayn ending off the first round. Beginning the second round is Cedric Alexander, Johnny Gargano, the Hardy Boys, Keith Lee, Ricochet, Buddy Murphy, the Viking Raiders, the Brotherhood, Edge, and Chad Gable. Kicking off the third round was Ali, Rob Van Dam, Rusev, Bobby Lashley, Heavy Machinery, Christian, Robert Roode, Timothy Thatcher, Imperium, and Isaiah Swerve Scott. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this draft video. Hopefully following this will be the episode. I've already actually got it filmed. So hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below. Thank you for coming to this premiere. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And look forward to this universe mode because it will be epic. I'm going to take as much time needed. Anyway, like I said, drop a like. Please subscribe. Also check out Prince Matta's video and also his channel. I'll throw in the link. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.